Alright, do you want to see the coolest toys I saw at Toy Fair this year? Well, I'll let you know what I saw. The trends that I saw this year were a lot of green toys, where the packaging could be used as part of the play, and also where the toy was made out of sustainable materials. I also saw a lot of like YouTube, Netflix, custom toys for like those the channels and the shows that are popular on YouTube and Netflix and Amazon and wherever, which is different because it's not just cable shows or Disney anymore. It's a lot more of that. I was on a hunt for Child Yoda, as he's called now. I found out it's not Baby Yoda, it's Child Yoda. There were some Mandalorian sets at some of the places, and I can't wait to show you that. I did not look for slime this year because I am done with slime after getting it in my son's hair. On the lookout for a lot of toys that were more imaginative play than other. And then there was a ton of STEAM toys with STEM, with art, and with science. So I can't wait to show you what I saw, what were some of my favorites. Let me know what you think was the best one. What was the winner of Toy Fair 2020? We can do our own little thing. And I hope you guys have a great day. Before we begin, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button below. I would love you if you did that, and comment with any questions you have, and let me know what you think is the best.
All together. A slinky science. Yeah, it's playing off that, so all about physics. Ooh, I like that.
I think it's civics, and this is science and law.
Okay, brand new to the tile experience that we're introducing this year. These do not come out till March 1st, and everything you see here is either functional or wearable. So we have bracelets that you can dot and design. We have photo cubes. These actually will hold a cute little photo. This is a pencil or pen cup holder. You can put that inside with a little top. And this is a jewelry stand, so you can hang necklaces, bracelets from that. We also sell the like free packs, so these are really cute. They come with little emojis and little designs like that. We have over 30 tile designs, and so yes, these will be available at Target. And then also for the first year, we are retailing at Joann, just because we see this as more of like a crafting opportunity as well. So definitely perfect in line with what you were saying.
And good prices. I have found, I've been searching everywhere for Child Yoda, as they're calling him. We've got the 10-inch and
the 10-inch and the regular 4-inch.
And how much are they?
These are $9.99, and that would be $30.
April, watch out for April. You'll see these on the shelves. Be quick to get them. Here is the other one
That type of like
that you can get. This is the Child, is what they're calling it. Not Baby Yoda, the Child.
Right now,
What's in the box?
it comes out September 1st, and it retails for $129.99. So we have the Mandalorian Razor Crest ship, as well as the Child minifigure and the Mandalorian minifigure too. Very, very cute. Also with the Mandalorian, we have the Mandalorian Battle Pack, so you can see that scene there.
Strategy game and system. So you're familiar with typical strategy games are flat and 2D, pretty boring, and they're static. So we've broken all those rules. So first of all, we're 3D and we're dynamic. The game changes while you play. So first off, I should say, it's strategy games, so you got to be the last player standing. And you do that pretty simply by just jumping over people. And once you do that, you capture them, they come off the set, but you have three-dimensional moves too, so you can jump past that person and they come off. Okay, so there's a lot of cool ways to move. Even though there's about the same number of squares on a checkerboard or chessboard, there's so many more opportunities. One example here, so you can move sideways, you can move diagonal, you can move up and diagonal, or down. That dude had 11 moves.
Okay.
So on a normal board, you got one or two, and that's it. The dynamic thing and the system idea come into play when during the game, everyone gets extra parts. So at any time, I can move like I showed you, or build. So I can just pop on a new pad. This is called the Add a Pad. Now the board's bigger. That's a legal place to go.
Okay.
So we can go horizontal and we can go vertical too. Just pop it on there. That's a legal space to jump. So everyone playing gets the same batch of 10 parts. So after a couple rounds of turns, the thing is completely unrecognizable.
Not your average robotic dog. He is a balloon dog. And that means, Squeaky, say hello to our friends. boy. We have a special little pin. Can I entice anyone to take the pin? No. Yes, come on. That's it. So just, you're gonna go in and out quickly. Yep. That's it. Oh, and you popped him. No, Squeaky. That's okay. We have a special pump to inflate him all the way back up. Good boy, Squeaky. You're so clever. Scratching the ears. Can you shake paw, Squeaky? Yes, you can. We trained you yesterday. Oh, good boy. Oh, don't scratch your bottom. Up we come. Up we come. So I think it's about lunchtime, so I'll give him some food. Yum. Oh, good boy, Squeaky. Oh, Squeaky. It's not quite potty trained. Oh, you want some more? Okay. Some more food. Good boy. Yum. Oh, Squeaky. Oh, no. So rude. Not in front of people.
Treatment tin to treat her with Lulu, and then also stethoscope and thermometer.
Should she transpire from Ben Shopkins with like the shoppies because a lot of the stuff is the same?
Oh yeah,
like,
just because they have the little faces.
well, she has like the slippers and all that.
Cutest little separate line, but definitely they both like inspired. Yeah, and then they also have the.
They're GIF inspired collectibles.
To start, there's going to be 50 to collect. There's 3 bids.
There you go. And how did you make this?
We used cardboard tubes and straws and some popsicle sticks, and then we doodled the pieces all together, and we doodled the gripper arm itself.
Thank you.
So there's a fun story behind this. So this is a new minimalist version of Uno. Now this was actually designed by a young artist called Wilson Oliveira, Brazilian young guy, I think he's in his early 20s, and an Uno enthusiast. So with his graphic design skills, he designed what he thought would make a really great minimalist looking Uno deck. Threw it up online, didn't think anything of it. But then the internet went crazy for it. It ended up on all the socials, Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. And people desperately wanted to see this get made. So then a change.org petition went up. I think it was over 55,000 signatures went down saying, please, let's get this made, this would be amazing. And I think this was about a month ago, and then here we are. Mattel reached out, signed a deal with the young artist, and here's our prototype. This is going to be rolling out later this year. And we think it's a very, very cool looking deck. Very stylish, very slick. It would look great on your coffee table. And what a great story for a young artist who didn't ask to get this made, but you know, when the internet listens, sometimes it delivers. So there we go, that's Uno Minimalist coming out later this year.
This is the toy I have been most excited for. And look at
Good.
this is the coolest thing, Baby Yoda. We got a plush, and we have one that's hard. Like, can I take one home, please? We have the little story. They have all
The little dinosaurs.
It is like incredible Toy Story. These are the cutest. They made all the aliens.
I just got a glimpse of
They
it.
made
So
all
this
the
is
characters from Toy Story. They've made all the aliens from Toy Story, the characters from Disney.
It's for the younger ages, probably like 16 months, 18 months up.
Yeah.
This fun art easel. This relaxing little teepee hideaway.
So these are all outdoors or some indoors? You can do both.
These are all outdoors.
Okay.
Intended for outdoors. I suppose if you want to put them inside, you certainly can, especially this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this
We're trying to figure out how near all of our plants, we have a section of our yard.
Yeah, so this is a little hideaway. A lot of this line of products has this fun.
There's another area next to it. It would look good next to, and it would be really fun range. Next to all your square foot gardens,
Oh yeah.
gazebo.
Well, and
this
like
stuff.
a mud pie.
Oh, are you kidding me? It would be amazing for that area.
Oh, you put water down there.
So we need a big yard tour is our next
I
big
believe
thing.
dirty as much as possible. Like we raise most of our kids.
Nazis is for age 4 and up. It does a couple things. Okay, so build, code, and then there's play. So for build, this is great for young kids. It's really durable, really round silicone, nice and soft, and they connect really easily. So it's really great for little hands. So this will give you a step-by-step demonstration of how to build your, we call them botsies, robot botsies. So there's a tactile element as well, like a physical play element. Okay, so then once I've built my botsy, then this is my introduction to learn how to code. So I'm going to sync up, pardon me, I'm just going to sync up with my botsy here. So there's a free app that comes with it. So now I've synced up my botsy. Thank you. One cord. So then here, it's gonna show me I can, I'm connected with that guy there. So I just use simple drag, block sequencing for code. So maybe I wanted to spin clockwise, maybe I wanted to spin counterclockwise. It has a motion sensor, so maybe I wanna use the motion sensor to trigger that it's going to have a little dance party with my augmented reality friends. And then I just hit play. And then I can watch my botsy do what I've programmed it to do. So it's really fun for kids to get some really good practice to learn sequencing and what this means. It's cool augmented reality stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's better on.
And so we can go back forward and back. We can see within that there's a little play.
Right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat.
So here, this is actually much smaller than it usually is because our play space has just been morphed a little bit with us turning it off and on. But see the little twisted thing, so you're going to match that with the sequencing here. So we're teaching kids how to code and do sequence. And then you can change the color because it wants blue.
It's a really intuitive visual.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. And then he acts it out for you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And kids pick this up so easily. We had,
Oh my
we
God,
had some
yeah,
kids come by
scary.
earlier,
Oh, yeah.
and it was like, just grab the iPad and you knew exactly.
Yeah.
So we set out to create a STEM toy that was easier, and that's how we got Blockaroos. There's a lot of features that make it so simple. The magnets inside spin and float, so there's no polarity issues. They always connect every time. There's a great magnetic pull to them, and there's a fun click action when you twist them, so it makes them a fidgety toy as well. What we didn't realize when we were developing this product is that they also float. My wife had the brilliant idea of throwing it in the bathtub with our kids, and it just became the ultimate bath toy for them.
Yeah.
So that's what's really fun about them. It's also easy for mom to clean them. You can just throw them in the dishwasher, the top rack, and then they'll sanitize them and clean them, and they come out brand new. This is a toy that grows with the kid. So for our young ones, they're learning their colors, they're learning their shapes, they're learning how to stack. That's what they're learning. And then as the kid gets older, they start working on engineering and spatial development and reasoning. And so it really is a product that just grows. Like Lego, it's unlimited, open-ended. So the more Blockaroos you have, the more you can build with them. This is a perfect example of some large structures that you can build. So most construction toys like platformers, you can only build tiny little things. But with the stability of the Blockaroos, you can build amazing, huge stuff.
So at Doodlematic, we turn drawings into video games. But really, it goes far more than just drawings. We turn really anything that's red, green, blue, black, or purple on a white background into video games. So if you see this cake over here, that's actually also a playable game. So green is our avatar. They can move left, right, jump, and double jump. Blues are our goals. Purple are movable objects affected by gravity. Red is hazard, so orange would be considered red. And then black is our solid ground walls and floors. They make up the space of the game. So what you do is you take a picture of the game. Here's our green gummy bear jumping around collecting the blue goals. I have to avoid the orange dinosaur gummy bear. And if I get all of the blue, I win my game. You could draw games that are really simple, like this one's pretty simple, but you can also get pretty sophisticated with the games that you play, that you make. So I'm going to show you a game that I made that's more complicated. So here, this is with gravity off. So there's two different game types. Each of them you can play with gravity on or off. This is get to the goal with gravity off. So it's like a top-down top down, you can play maze type games, things like that. And in this game, you actually have to use the purple as a shield so you can get through all of the red hazards that are shooting by.
Can you speak puppy? Can you speak puppy?
Oh, you just sat down. Good job. Good dog.
So what these allow us to do is these are actually made for younger kids.
One of our favorites is our paper flower kit. And so this teaches kids the physics of how plants take up water from the earth. So you can see here, you just fill up our little flower pots with any color ink that you desire, and then that color will wick up through the flower just like a flower takes up water from the ground. No two flower is ever the same, and you can change the color as much as you want to.
Expanding the line with 2 new sets that really help to bring to life the entire NASCAR experience and are also inspired by real tracks that people love and know. So the first is the Bristol Short Track. This will be a $24.99 item. And it has a triple wide bank on each end so that you can get lots and lots of cars racing on here. So I'll show you what it looks like when we got a lot of cars racing. So again, all you have to do to get these cars going is to flash charge them with these chargers. It takes about 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then you just let them rip. There they go. Here, I'll show them when they get. Into each other. Things going real fast. There they go.
And then lastly here is our paper maker. So we're introducing this. It's got everything you need to make 20 sheets of 5x8 paper. A great size for cards, notes. You simply take the pulp solution, mix it with some water, you pour it into this tray, roll it out flat, and just get rid of the excess moisture, and then you let it dry, and you've got a piece of paper. It does come with some inks, so if you want to play around with some colors and add like a tie-dye effect, you can do that, and then let it dry, color on it. The line is line priced at $19.99, and it'll be shipping in the middle of July, so just in time for holiday.
So in 2019, we utilized our Hatchimals technology, and you were able to hatch your own dragon. And now for 2020, you'll be able to teach your own baby dragon how to fly. So this right here is our flying toothless. So this is still a prototype, but please video, obviously. He looks very close to production, but his wings will be black on the inside. So once you open Toothless up, you're gonna have to create a bond with him. Once you do, you'll be able to teach him to fly. So you have to train him, get him used to that up and down flight pattern. Once he's ready, you'll be able to put him on his base, and he will be able to take flight. So he does a little bit of a warm up first. He might not take off of his nest the first time because he's still a little scared and getting used to flying. But once he is confident enough, he will open up, just as he's doing here, and you'll be able to help him fly. Come on, Toothless, you can do it!
Come on, Toothless!
There you go!
Fly high! Go ahead, buddy!
Get up, go!
If you leave him, he'll fly away.
Yeah, he might fly away.
Don't be mad.
Don't be angry. There you go. So he was getting a little upset because I stopped him from flying, but it's okay.
It's okay, Toothless.
After a long day of flying, he does have a little fish snack here that you'll be able to feed him to make him a bit happier, so he's not so grumpy with us. He has a variety of different eye colors that will let you know his different moods. And then, of course, that magical flying moment we just saw. He is USB rechargeable. He'll be available in October, $49.99.
In a follow-up to Gravedigger, the hit last year, what we've learned, they put into Megalodon. This is all-terrain, it runs on water. This is going to be the hit this year for kids. It will go through anything. And it's light as a feather.
And for the first time ever, we have pixies that actually fly. So now the magic is in your hands, and I'm going to show you how you'll have the
Pixies crystals now actually fly.
They really fly. And I'm going to show you all how you have the pixie power to help make her fly. So we've already pre-charged our pixie with the included USB cable. So I'm going to just turn her on, and you'll see how her glittery wings will begin to flutter and spin faster and faster. And then if I let go of her, she'll magically fly. So the higher my hand goes, the higher she'll go. The lower I bring my hand, the lower she'll go.
Oh, she's pretty high. Trying to escape.
She tried it.
And there's an auto stop feature, so it doesn't hurt at all if her wings hit you.
Right, look at this. Isn't this cool? We have gears, the airplanes, the off-road racers. This is a bionic biplane, monster truck, the crazy train. And then we have a aero track.
Yeah, right. The entire thing.
So you build these and then you can put them together. How neat is this? Whoa! How cool is this? Oh my gosh.
So just keep going. The whole idea is it's not going to damage anything and just bounce and just drive.
Oh, nice. So you can play indoors without having to worry about breaking.
It's entirely the marketing pitch.
Good.
Set it yourself.
Obviously teaches math, balance, weight, and math. And he's super cute.
That covers starfarers as opposed to seafarers where you build a ship. So resources, you get have to build this ship. So I think this one will be a big one.
But these are now made with plant-based materials.
Ooh.
I know. Part of Mattel's overall goal that by the year 2030, 100% of product and packaging will be made with recycled, recyclable, or bio-based plastics materials. So these toys are made with sugarcane, and we're rolling them out for Earth Day this year in a nice, beautiful gift set. Even the packaging is FSC certified, and like I said, the toys themselves are made with sugarcane.
Bio, and this is the previous ones. So you really cannot tell. The feel is the same.
That's it for Best of Toy Fair. What did you think? What was your favorite? Check out my blog below. I'll leave the link, and I will have more information on the toys and links to buy them. And also check out in the next couple weeks, I'll have part 1 and part 2 for my complete walkthroughs.